Hey guys, it's Mark here. I have finally had enough of this. I've been waiting and waiting for the weather to be cool, but it's not. I mean, I was going to do it today and I had 50-mile-an-hour winds. Not cool. The FPV1 or Advanced transmitter is having problems with a lot of people with this Hubsan panel antenna. Now in the instruction manual that comes with it, either if you get the X4 Pro or you get the H501S Advanced version, it says that this Hubsan logo is supposed to face the quad. So it should be on the controller like that, and the blank side should face you. Well, the FPV signal is absolutely terrible on this controller. Over here I got my standard controller and the antenna modifications I did up here. This is the antenna I ordered, this panel antenna. It's a 14 dBi high gain panel antenna. It's made by BTG. And I've never ever had a problem with the standard transmitter and this antenna modification. I've got up to 1,250 meters clear FPV with this antenna. So I'm going to do two tests. I'm going to take the Hubsan patch antenna, panel, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to flip it around and see if it's built backwards by accident or something. If that doesn't work, I'm going to take this one and put it on the advanced transmitter, because they are the exact same, male SMA connectors. I'm going to put it on there and see if the FPV improves on the advanced controller with the X4 Pro. If it doesn't, I do not know what is going on. I've already opened up the controller. I've checked the IPEX or pigtail connections. Those are fine. I did find a little piece of styrofoam in between one, and it improved a little bit, but it's not getting any, it's still bad. So hopefully it's not too windy out there and I can do a range test with this controller. And if it's nice, maybe I'll fly the H501S too. One other thing to remember when you're putting these antennas on, you do not want to twist that wire. See those? Those spin. So put it the way you want it and then tighten it with that. And then use like a needle nose, or this is a Robo Grips, and you would just want to get it tight, because otherwise it could swing loose on you when you're moving. So hopefully I can make it out there and finally put this FPV advanced transmitter problem to rest. God, I hope it works. Goodbye. Alright guys, we made it out here. I do have clear FPV, but the X4 Pro is just about 10 feet from me. I have the Hubsan logo facing me, so the flat side is going to be facing the quad. I do have a helmet cam on, so let's see what happens when the Hubsan logo is not facing the quad. I already did my compass calibrations, and just so you know, the frequency is 5755 megahertz. Alright, I got 9 GPS on the quad, and I am about to take off with the Hubsan logo facing me. Right now we have clear FPV. So let's take it up. Looks like I did a really good compass calibration, because that thing is not moving. Now, let's check the FPV signal. I'm going to take it up and fire. Look at this. We are at 122 meters, 400 feet. And the Hubsan logo is facing me. The quad is way up there. And I got crystal clear FPV. So the backwards theory may have been right. It's fighting the wind bad. It's really windy out here. But I'm telling you guys, look at 120 meters high. And 41 meters from me, I'm gonna hit return to home and see if the FPV, you gotta keep this controller absolutely crystal clear still. I mean, you cannot move it. See, if I move it, maybe I just had this antenna pointed the wrong way. It's unbelievable. It tells you to put the Hubsan logo towards the quad the entire time. I'm gonna hit return to home. Return to home is on. And I still got crystal clear. Well, it's a lot better than it was when the, whoop, there we go. Maybe that wasn't it, guys. But actually it's facing right above me, so I gotta, let's see if it clears up any. It's coming down from 122 meters, 400 feet. I'm actually, there we go. Now that I face the antenna directly at the quad and don't move, good FPV, very good FPV. So I think that may have solved this big old paddle that you get when you get the advanced version. The Hubsan logo should not be facing the quad. It's still coming down, 81 meters. Clear FPV, it's directly above me right now. I'm even moving right now. And look at the FPV. I think I finally figured it out, man. Comes the quad. Right there. There's the controller with absolutely good FPV. I had the freaking antenna pointed the wrong way. Like I said, these could have been built backwards on, you know, because there are so many of these being bought, they could have just accidentally built this antenna backwards. But I'm gonna still try my other antenna for now. Crystal clear FPV with the Hubsan logo not facing the quad. All right, look at this. I got my high gain panel antenna, not the Hubsan. Absolutely crystal clear FPV, another good calibration. So I'm gonna take it out and see what the range is like. Unfortunately, I do have a head cam on, but I don't know if you can see it. So I'm gonna get some range and see what the FPV is like. Wow, you guys, I can't even tell you how much of a difference this antenna makes. Look at this FPV. We're at 117 meters out, or that's, yeah, 23 meters high, 117 meters out. You know, I can't really do a range test, but I mean, look at, I don't even have to really point it at the quad. The quad is way over there above that light pole, if you can see it. FPV crystal clear. So what I'm gonna do is go, it's really windy, but I'm gonna go up. And let's see how the FPV is. Alright, so we are at 117 meters out, 40, yeah, let's punch it up. It's telling me my battery's low, and it's really windy. But we are at 80 meters, 117 meters in range, still crystal clear FPV with that antenna. I think this is a better antenna. I really do. And the Hubsan, the logo, I don't know. I guess it shouldn't be pointing towards the quad. I'm gonna hit return to home. Return to home is on. And crystal, there we go. See, with these panel antennas, you really gotta have them facing the quad. And here she comes, right above me. Still really nice FPV. Really, really nice. I'm moving around. Like I said, these things, you gotta really keep them still. Alright, now I got it facing at the quad. Great FPV with that antenna. So at this point, I can't tell you if that antenna is better than the Hubsan, but it sure as hell seems like it. And what is really strange is that the Hubsan logo is supposed to face the quad according to the instruction manual, but I just turned it around and got way better FPV. So I think the problem's solved until I can do a very long range test, you know what I mean? Alright, well, what sucked was my GoPro that was on my head stopped recording for some reason, but it's really windy, so I didn't even fly the H501S. But if you look at this box that the advanced transmitter comes in, look at the Hubsan logo is facing you, not the quad. Now, why in the instruction manual would it say to face this antenna logo towards the quad? For now, I'm gonna wait until it's really windy and everything, but I'm gonna keep flying it with the Hubsan logo facing this way. But that 14 dBi high gain panel antenna I put on here got even better FPV than the Hubsan did. This Hubsan panel antenna. And one thing, you really have to keep it pointed directly at the quad and do not move the controller. If you're moving around, you're gonna get static, because the higher the decibels or the dBis, it's like a cone that radiates. The higher the decibels or dBis, it's like a cone, you know. The higher the dBis, the narrower the reception gets. The lower the dBis, it picks up more of an area of reception, but it doesn't get as much range. So the higher dBis got smaller reception area, but they get a lot farther range. So for now, I'm gonna say the Hubsan logo should face you and not the quad, and that other antenna I put on here is better than this one. Until I can do a very long range test, that's my conclusion. Thank you for watching.